to worry. You made it through the night. Darkness is over. Welcome to the rest of your life.
Something good is going to happen to you.
Change your life. Change your day. 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 Change. You don't have to worry. You made it through the night. Darkness is over. Welcome to the rest of your
Something
life.
good is going to happen to you.
Change your life. Change your day. 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 Change.
Are you ready? The wait is over. Young Preacher's Advice, the first ever written publication from RevAndreCook. Prophet, overseer, now author, a must-have in your library. Young Preacher's Advice, Volume 1.
Now available on Amazon.com. Or to order your copy of Young Preacher's Advice Volume 1, call 866-922-6995, extension 118.
You don't have to worry. You made it through the night. Darkness is over. Welcome to the rest of your
Something
life.
good is going to happen to you.
Change your life. Change your day. 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 Change.
Are you ready to be empowered, enlightened, and enriched? Get ready. Here's your host for the Change Your Day, Change Your Life Empowerment Conference call, Prophet Andre Cook.
Blessings to you all. It is the day that the Lord has made. Come on, rejoice and be exceedingly glad in it. After all, your beds were not your cooling boards. He woke you up this morning, started you on your way. You're in your right mind with the activity of your limbs, blood running warmly throughout your veins. Could have been, would have been, should have been. But God, he who has been good to you deserves your praise. And I was glad when they said unto me, let us go into the house of the Lord. Let us assemble one with another, because as we assemble one with another, it is with his promise where two or three are gathered in his name, he is in the midst. And so I am elated to spend this time with you. I so look forward to noon Eastern Standard Time, Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays, because I get the opportunity to spend time in this space that's been hallowed and this time that has been made sacred with you. And I am glad to say to you that I am excited about your potentials, your possibilities, your purpose, your endurance, and your future. Get ready. Something good is getting ready to happen to you because there is a promise. Something good is getting ready to happen to you because something good is getting ready to come out of all you have been going through because the word of the Lord is clear. All things we know now, all things are working together for the good for them that love the Lord and have been called according to his purpose. Would you be kind? Two things I want you to do today. I want you to go ahead right now. Tag, like, and share. Go ahead, tag, like, and share, because we're going to continue our discussion on passion killers. On yesterday, I introduced to you the fourth of these passion killers, past mistakes. That's our discussion. I want to strongly encourage you to become a part of the Charge Connect, and you can do so by texting those letters ACM to 866-922-2147. 866-922-2147. Text those letters ACM and become a part of the Charge Connect so that you will receive ministry updates. And on tonight, you can join me for our evening hour prayer in the conclave. The format is the Zoom call, 7:25 p.m. Sometime as late as 7:30 p.m. right on the dot. You're going to receive a text from me. You won't be in a group message, but you're going to receive a text from myself with the links based on your preference and how you want to join the call. You want to come in and be on camera or to listen to the audio. All you have to do is click on the link and it will bring you straight into the call, but you've got to be a part of the Charge Connector. 866-922-2147 is the telephone number. And as I'm sharing numbers, let me remind you that you can join any of our calls, any of our lives. When I am live and in person live, you can dial into the Change Your Day, Change Your Life Empowerment Conference call. It's telephone number 605-313-5166. The access code is 801-919-pound. And there are those who are listening even as I'm speaking to you now. And so join in on that call. I want to remind you that your generosity makes these lives possible and the continuation of the ministry of edification, comfort or encouragement, and exhortation. The ministry to the body of Christ is one of those encouragement. And to those who are without, there is a ministry of evangelism for them as well. And so your generosity is appreciated. And today, Thursday, I challenge you to sow a seed of $5 or in any derivative of 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 105. Certainly, I thank you for your generous financial support, but God's reciprocation is greater than my gratitude. He says, give, and he is going to see to it that it will be returned to you. Good measure, pressed down, shaken together, running over when he calls persons to give into your bosom. On the bottom of the screen, you'll find, as with the graphics, you'll find the ways by which you can give Cash App, $RevAndreCook, PayPal, RevAndreCook, ZELLE, RevAndreCook at LL.com. Ministry website, AndreCookMinistries.com. Corresponding address is Andre Cook Ministries, 19 High Ridge Road, Suite 82, Stamford, Connecticut, 06905. Those are the ways by which you can give. Or you can dial the ministry telephone number. Dial the ministry telephone number, 866-922-6995. Extension 118. And I believe God for you now for the miracle of financial blessing. I would love for you to consider joining us in person on this coming Sunday, as revival services continue. 182-25 Jamaica Avenue, Hollis, Queens, New York. Lighthouse, Powerhouse, Firehouse, Prayer House. Midday service. Now, at 9 a.m., you can join me in this space. A virtual worship, 9 a.m. to 10 a.m., just 1 hour. Sunday morning, inspiration live with yours truly. Senior minister, teacher, pastor of the Life Chapel, one church, 3 locations, Raleigh, North Carolina, Newburgh, New York, and of course, home of the charge service, headquarters of the Kingdom Life Fellowship of Churches and Life Chapels United. 182-25 Jamaica Avenue, Hollis, Queens, New York. Be in the place and experience His glory. Have you done so? If not, go ahead, do so. Tag, like, and share. Tag, like, and share. Again, Mother Furlough. Thank you. Let's see who else is here on today. Amanda. Blessings, Amanda. Hey, Elise. Elder Elise Gamble. A little bit. Sound of the charge. Deborah, blessings to you. Hey. Shalom, Samantha. Tony, blessings. Eugene, man of God, blessings to you. Princess, blessings to you. Angelina, good afternoon. Dee, good afternoon. Mother Torres, good afternoon. Hey, go ahead. 2 things I ask you to do. Tag, like, and share. The numbers are not as robust as I would like them to be, but I do understand it is lunchtime in the summertime. And persons are not indoors, they're outdoors, especially those who work in areas where they can step outside, breathe in the air, get lunch, sit outside, the various things. And many of our supporters are those who watch later in their during their convenient times. But still, for someone, if you share, it'll be a reminder. For someone, it'll just be the invitation. But let's go ahead. Yeah. Now, with that, I also want to remind you, as I am sharing today, I want you to heart. Go ahead now. Those that are capable, get those hearts going. Nadine, thank you. Get those hearts going. Get those hearts going. Marilyn Torres, it's Mother Torres. Angelina, thank you. Tiffany Buckley, thank you. Dee, thank you. Amanda, thank you. Hey, make sure you bring some advertisement for your upcoming event, Eugene. Let's see if I can strongly encourage the congregants to support your upcoming event, your annual event, outdoors, basketball games, ice cream, all the things that you provide. Lynette, good afternoon to you. Blessings. Listen, we got a powerful discussion on today. Powerful discussion. I'm continue talking about passion killers, and there are 8. We have already discussed gossip. Gossip is a passion killer. Fake friends is a passion killer. The fear of failure is a passion killer. What others think, things you don't have, expectations of society and others, an unrealistic expectation. But presently, we are focusing on past mistakes. Lord, speak to us today. Lord, speak to us today. And so we, on yesterday, gave a great look at mistakes, getting over mistakes. Somebody put in the comment, mistakes. Yeah, getting over your mistakes. Your mistakes do not have to prove to be final or fatal. Excuse me, y'all. My chair seems to be a little more from the desk than usual. As far as mistakes, we all have made them. They are a part of life. What would you do differently if you had the chance? Ask someone about their regrets, and you will learn a lot. That's because everyone can think of at least one thing they wish they had done another way. The guilt over past mistakes can become paralyzing if it consumes you, consumes us. Regrets can either burden your life or motivate you to move forward. You cannot undo or redo what has been done or not done. You can, however, take steps to get over the guilt and move past regrets. So we considered steps for reframing your regrets and doubts of the past and turn them into the possibilities of today. Bob Ross used to say, there are no mistakes, only happy accidents. And so yesterday we spent time considering the 5 tips for getting over past mistakes. First is understanding your mistakes. You know, recapping is always good because you learn through redundancy. You learn best, I should say, through redundancy. Occasionally we go through life unhappy and not truly knowing why. Regret over a past mistake you committed could be causing you to feel this way. which is unhappy. Being regretful involves feeling bad about something you wish you had done differently. You may regret things you did do. It's called the regret of action. Or you regret things you didn't do, which is the regret of inaction. It's important to understand the source of your remorse and to acknowledge your rationale for doing or not doing whatever happened at that time. The second of 5 tips, take time to grieve. Before you can accept that what's done is done, you need to grieve the regrets that are presently holding you hostage. If you feel you mistakenly missed out on an opportunity because of past decisions, such as not having children or not being closer with a family member, then take the time to grieve that loss. It is not too late to alter the feeling of regret by taking some kind of action, like reconciling with that family member. You know, I'm a great proponent of God's requirement of forgiveness, not because of the benefit to the one you choose to forgive, but the benefit to you as in being forgiven. Now, where forgiveness can result in reconciliation, sometimes you have to accept that being forgiving does not always require reconciliation. But in those areas where you feel it's possible, then forgive. Not only forgive, take some action in reconciling. Take advantage of the opportunity now. You know, I don't have to tell you that many people lose loved ones. And as an officiant of weddings, funerals, and baby dedications and such, particularly funerals, you see such anguish because of unresolved and unforgiving issues. And sometimes we have the opportunity to apologize if we regret how we handle a situation with another person. If there is something you can do now, do it. Forgive, make amends, and convey your regret. We do not always have the chance, but we still need to express these upsetting emotions that could be limiting our present happiness. Number 3 of 5 tips of getting over past mistakes. Express your feelings. Write your feelings out. If only just for yourself. Bring the like a sworn of beads, remorseful feelings out of your head and onto paper. With them in a journal, or rather write them in a journal or write them on a piece of paper to destroy in a way that makes you feel more fulfilled, like burning it. Furthermore, while you're in the process of writing, remove the words, if only then. Remove these words from your library. Understand that worrying about the past is a potent prescription for stress and health problems. I've said it, I'll say it again. The only thing that you change by worrying is your own health, your own peace. Do not make the guilty feelings more powerful by your fixation with them. You deserve to be good to yourself and have others be good to you. Number 4, the fourth of 5 tips, accept your past mistakes. Some regrets can be devastating and are not to be minimized. But there is no delete button for past actions or inactions. And while it may be very difficult to try to find some element of good that has come from that situation. Remember the line from earlier from Bob Ross. There are no mistakes, only happy accidents. We have no choice but to accept what has happened and to think of the current options we do have. And while you may not be able to get over the consequences of prior decisions, you can let go of obsessing over them. And finally, number 5, and this all recap, learn from your past mistakes. Make changes in your behavior to avoid similar faulty situations and decisions that brought you guilt in the past. Do not lose the lesson from the supposed loss. Let me say that again. Do not lose the lesson from the supposed loss. Consider what you could do differently today and start moving that way. How can I be a better parent, a better friend, a better spouse? Stop beating yourself up emotionally because of yesterday's decisions, and instead assess what choices you do have. It's never too late for many life opportunities, as in going back to school, learning a new set of skills, or connecting with others in meaningful relationships, or to change your negative self-perception or attitude. Grow past the pain of mistakes. Grow past the pain of mistakes. Grow past the shame. Be deliberate. Be active. Be involved in things that will bring you gladness, not guilt, for today and for the future. Grow past the pain of mistakes. Grow past the shame. Be deliberate. Be deliberate. Be deliberate. Be deliberate. Being deliberate or intentional will enrich your life, your peace, and reactivate and stimulate your passion that has taken a hit and appears to be permanently doomed. Are you with me, beloveds? Praise the name of God. Praise the name of God. Are you blessed? We're not done. I just wanted to recap real quick, bring everyone up to speed. Come on, somebody get in this space in the chat and say, Lord, speak to us. Sister Colleen Clark, good afternoon. Minister Pansy Maxwell, good afternoon. Tony, should we set a time frame for that grief? Is that even possible? Wonderful question, Tony. But I am of the mindset that yes, you should set a time frame, but remain open to grief occurring within its own time. You know, after losing my mother, I came to understand that you never get over that loss. You learn to live with it. But the initial shock, the initial pain, and its offsprings and consequence took some time. And when I thought I was over it, I wasn't at all. So I've learned, as with a physical death, when you're grieving the consequences of mistakes and past decisions, you just kind of give yourself to the process. I hope that answers your question. There is an old saying, if only I knew back then what I would. If there's an old saying, if only I knew back, assume then what I would. I'm not certain, Deborah, you got to redo that for me. Hey, Prophetess Apostle Judine Reed, Kingdom's Greeting, New Jersey is approaching. I think that's August. Minister Michael Hellstock, Prophet of God. Come on, Lord, speak to us. Right, the grief of death, but I'm talking about the grief of regret. It's the same. I don't think that they can be separated, Tony. I think that, and these are my thoughts here. You could set a time frame desiring to get over the grief of regret, but sometimes, as with a physical death, it just takes time. And sometimes in goal setting and projections, you're going to have to share the time and share the space. You're going to have to press through the grief because you still have things that must be accomplished. Evangelist George Hancock, good afternoon. Blessings to you. Deborah, if I knew then what I know now, I would have done things differently. Okay, that's clear. Yes. And that is with all of us. That's with all of us. I think sometimes we're too hard on ourselves. And every now and then we got to tell ourselves, because I do it to myself, be easy. Be easy. Sometimes you got to just be easy. I have to tell myself, be easy. Be easy. It is what it is. You can't change the past, but you're living in the future. You're living in the now and the future. So you have to do things differently, and you have to continue. You have to keep moving. You've got to keep moving. You got to keep moving. You got to keep moving. You got to keep moving forward, so that you do not become paralyzed by seasons and times that no longer exist. Did anybody catch that? Yeah. Seasons and times that no longer exists. You know, and so you know, if you don't do so, you're losing. You know, again, next month, and it is my honor to serve you. I believe on that Friday, is that right? All roads lead to Newark, New Jersey, and I'm expecting you all to be there with us. You know, I'm going to be looking at some additional truths in this area, living with regrets and overcoming them, because you need passion. You need passion. John Bon Jovi said, "Nothing is as important as passion." No matter what you want to do with your life, be passionate. He says nothing is more important as passion. You know, I was doing a study today, and I was working on the presentation and some additional information, and I was unable to get to it because it took a break before it got too hot. I wanted to ride my bike and try to get 3 miles to 5 miles in a day. And then in the evening, I attempt to walk 10,000 steps. That's often. So that's another 5 miles. And I went downstairs, got in my car, was on my way to the park. I was going to take the bike off the rack. But I noticed that the bike was wobbling. I could see it from the rearview mirror. Came to a light. I got up to check it. And from the time I parked it last and left the bike, though with a lock on it, but not running through the spokes, someone stole the tire. And so I got discombobulated trying to get that situated. So my focus was somewhat broken. Bless you, Marilyn Manuel. So, but now I share that story because I'm very passionate about this space and about this assignment. And just then, I could feel of course, very disappointed and upset, but trying to attach itself to my passion for today's assignment. Did you hear me? So these are some of the truths that I'm working on to share with you. And even tomorrow, we're going to spend more time looking at this passion killer. Number 4, past mistakes. Remember, the first is gossip. Second is fake friends, particularly energy vampires. The third, the fear of failure. And this week, we're focusing on past mistakes. And then the weeks that precede, we're going to look at the additional passion killers. For instance, what others think. Number 6, things you don't have. Number 7, expectations of society. And number 8, unrealistic expectations. I believe these truths are going to bless you. Someone talk to me today. Praise the name of our God. Praise the name of our God. So I want to return to this again. Stop beating yourselves up emotionally because of yesterday's decisions, and instead assess what choices you do have, because it's never too late for life opportunities such as returning to school, learning new skill sets, connecting with others in meaningful relationships, or to change your negative self-perception or or attitude. And we grow past the pain of mistakes, growing past the pain. But I want to deal with this being deliberate and being active, being deliberate and being active. See, being deliberate will aid you in an accelerated pace of recovery. You see, and being deliberate, you know, will always be beneficial. And they say the way to break bad habits is by creating new habits. And if you could make a habit out of being deliberate, it'll enrich your life in all areas. Habits can be healthy, and then there are those habits that are harmful. They can be hard to break and hard to make. Habits. They can be difficult to clarify and even more challenging to keep. Habits are the daily attitudes or actions we choose that have the power to greatly enrich our lives, particularly the habit of moving on, habit of letting go of the past. They're good habits to choose that will not only enhance your health, your relationships, and your happiness, come here, but also controlling stress. Now, I'm staying connected to our thought. I'm staying connected to our thought, but I just want to add this. I want to add this piece to it. Thank you, Dee. I want to add this piece to it, because for many, being deliberate isn't habitual. Kind of just go with the flow. But when you're attempting to move beyond the passion killer of past mistakes, you have to be intentional. You've got to be active. You've got to be a part. You've got to be engaging. Tony says, this is good. I'm glad you went over it again today because I had to jump off for a meeting yesterday. Thanks. You're welcome. I do my best to recap. I try to, as you follow me, Tony, you'll find, especially if you join our evening times of prayer and teaching, even Sunday mornings when I do a series, I spend the first 10 minutes or so recapping, just connecting the dots before jumping on to the next subject. But I just want to add this element to this conversation today. Well, I love how Colleen says habits can be easy to make but can be hard to break. She says, make sure your habits are good ones that you wish not to break. Wow, that's powerful. So let me finish this thought real quick, because our time is moving. Again, good habits, and I'm going to share some habits with you that you should choose that will enhance your health, your relationships, and your happiness while controlling stress. The first good habit is tell the truth. Tell the truth. Always deal in truth. Always deal in truth. Tell the truth. Come on here. Always deal in truth. Dealing in truth is the key to your success, particularly your success to recover. If I go to the doctor and I'm not honest with him concerning my medical history, my present pain and its locale and various things, he or she cannot successfully diagnose my sickness. Tell the truth. Begin by telling the truth first to yourself. Always deal in truth, specifically when it comes to self. Tell the truth. You cannot recover if you will not tell the truth. Tell the truth to yourself. What negative or difficult aspects of your relationships, your work, your health, or your life are you managing to keep swept under the rug? What have you become so uncomfortable with by denying it? We tend to hope and pray something we perceive as unmanageable will go away if we simply ignore it. The problem isn't there if we don't think about it, right? Wrong. Denial only delays a solution. Denial only delays a solution. Do I need to repeat myself? Denial only delays a solution. Y'all riding with me today? We're dealing in truth, right? Hey, Apostle Bishop Cedric Bristol. How are you, son? Hey, Lady Ross. Let me put this up here again. Denial. See, if you are sweeping your issues up underneath the rug and things of that nature, then you're actually in self-denial, and self-denial makes the condition worse and delays a solution. Hey, man of God, bless you. Come on here. Truth is key to success. Gertman. So denial only delays a solution. Y'all riding with me? I'm trying to help you here. I'm trying to help you here. Tell yourself the truth about what is not working in your life. Be honest. Be truthful. Admitting that change is needed and necessary is the beginning of a newfound solution and success in your life. See, we're working on being delivered. The issue here that I'm trying to teach you and share with you is being delivered. Be active. Be an active part of your recovery. Yes, Jesus can supernaturally, and he still supernaturally heals, delivers, and set free. Come here. But you look in the gospel accounts, most of the individuals that experienced deliverance was required to do something practically. I often say, seeking God for a supernatural response is going to be responded by an instruction that's practical. Man with a withered hand, stretch it out. Man laying by the pool will thou be made whole. Pick up your bed and walk. You see, God wants to connect to your deliberate and practical actions as in being truthful. Oh, we're going to look at this. We'll look at this tomorrow. See, you will begin moving and living in that success and be amazed how much time was wasted by not facing the truth. So tomorrow, our time is wrapping up. Tomorrow, I'm going to revisit this, the habits to enrich your life as you're moving to passion, returning to passion. We're going to look at 6 good habits that enriches your life. The first is telling the truth. The second is being proactive. The third is finish what you start. 4th, be grateful. Number 5, keep learning. And number 6, always have a plan B. Having a plan B demonstrates acceptance to change and adversity. Yeah, it's being flexible, not rigid. Oh, I need to talk to some of y'all about that. See, reason you're stuck is because you're rigid. You're not flexible. Jesus told a man after making mud pies and putting them on his eyes, go into the city, the pool of Siloam, and wash your eyes. There was a man there was a man, Naaman, who was a leper, who was inflexible. The prophet said, "Go to the Jordan and wash." He said, "There are cleaner waters in Syria." Yeah, but you are a big man in bad shape, and every second you debate with me, your condition gets worse. Talk to me. Have you sown your seed of $5 or 10 or 15 or 20 or 25? Remember, today is Thursday, and we sow the seed of $5. But we don't do minimum. We step up to the stretch, the next level. We double it, we triple it, quadruple it, 5 times. Maybe a seed of $105, or maybe a seed of 10 times 5, $50. What's your seed you're sowing today? Would you do so? Father, we receive this word today, the blessing on this word today. Your blessings continue to enrich us as we seek to return to passion or move to passion. For your word tells us what we're to do it with our energy, without time, and without focus. And all of our heart needs to be a part of it. In Jesus' name. Come on, get that seed sown. Hey, I've got to get to some additional things, but I'm back in ministry mode, praying and sharing. On tonight, it's Word Charge Thursday, and you'll find me on the Zoom call tonight, and you can do so. You can do so by joining the Charge Connect. Simply, it means by which I can text you the information, the link in which you can join us, because we don't always, very rare that I actually stream it to the various social media platforms. But at 7:30 p.m. or right before 7:25, between 7:25 and 7:30 p.m., I send a blast with this information right there. I send that blast out, and it changes periodically because sometimes we have to deal with the foolishness of trollers, but this gives us a way to control it, and that the comments are always sacred, blessed. All right, as we come to our conclusion, remember these words. What's not in your mind is not in your future. Elevate your mind, your feet will follow. You cannot live a positive life with a negative mind. You do not offer to people what you do not have. Make your smile your style. Somebody's watching you that can greatly bless you. Your smile is the law of attraction. Your frown, the law of repel. And with that, I assure you that God has spoken not once, but twice, but more. Something good is getting ready to happen to you, because something good is getting ready to come out of all you have been going through. And with that, God's blessings be upon you in the name of the Lord Jesus Christ. And have a superior rest of the afternoon, and until this evening at 7:30.
You don't have to worry. You made it through the night. Darkness is over. Welcome to the rest of your
Something
life.
good is going to happen to you.